Hi everyone, and welcome to Whiteskys Wisdom. This is a general energies reading for the star sign of Virgo for September 2019. Welcome back, and welcome all my new subscribers. Okay, Virgo, when I did your yearly for 2019, the card for this month, September, was the Seven of Pentacles. So yes, you're waiting for your harvest. You're expecting a really good harvest in some way. You're expecting something really good to come your way. You've worked really hard on this. You've tended the soil, you've planted the plants, you've done whatever it takes. And now you're standing back and you're watching it grow, okay? Just be careful that you have to keep on tending whatever you've been doing, whether it's a work prospect, a relationship or something like that, to keep it still flourishing. Like a plant that's been planted, it needs watering and tending. Garden needs weeding, that sort of thing. So yes, you may need to do some maintenance in the month of September as well. All right, so we'll look at the rest of your month for you. Okay. Yes, you've been enlightened in some way. Oh, wait a second, I'll just turn this light on. There we go. Yeah, you've been enlightened in some way. You've had to see things from a completely different perspective. You may have been dealing with the justice system, or some sort of decision has been made which has made you see things in a different perspective here. You might be dealing with a Libran here. Yes, so enlightenment's probably going to come this month if it hasn't already. And or you do really need to take some time out to check in with yourself and see how you really feel about whatever situation you're going through at the moment. Okay, yeah, so it looks like justice when it comes to some sort of argument. No one's won in this situation. Maybe a Libra's had to stand in, and or the justice system has been involved in some sort of argument here. You could be dealing with someone that it has to go to court, or yourself has to go to court for some reason. Be really careful though, if the fights continue, it could escalate to a point where other people come in and have to deal with it. All right. Yes, because balance is going to be returned in this situation. Whatever it be, balance. There's two very big cards of balance here, or balance is desperately needed at this time. You need to balance your emotions. You need to get a handle on your emotions at the moment. You need to use enlightenment with the third eye there. Also, too, the bounty will be coming if you can balance yourself out in some way. Okay. All right, so Virgo, September 2019. Advice for Virgo, please. September 2019. Advice for Virgo, 2019. Yeah, whenever I see the Seven of Pentacles too, I always think that it is time to get outside in some way to really ground yourself at this time. If you're going through arguments of some kind, disagreements, take some time out for yourself. You naturally like to be by yourself, so yeah, take some time out under the sun in some way. All right, Virgo, September 2019. Advice for Virgo, please. Yeah, Temperance again. So you could be dealing with Sagittarius here. But yes, balance is definitely needed in the situation, and you need to use your intuition to bring that balance in. Also a card too of being outside, but maybe near water would be really good for you at this time. Drink more water as well. But the universe is going to step in here in some way, yeah, because there has been or there will be a major transformation coming your way here. The old way of doing things or the old situation is gone, okay? You may have to completely readjust your thinking. You might be feeling a little bit depressed at the moment too. Just be careful of that this month. Know that when one thing ends, another thing begins too. So the sun will come up. You may not be feeling it at the moment though, so take really good care of yourself. Make sure you're not drinking too much as well. It's indicated here with these 2 cups. I always see that as something you've got to be careful of at the moment. All right, so yeah, you've had an idea. Maybe the idea is to go out and travel. You might be doing lots of travel at the moment. You might be wanting to go down to the seaside in some way as well, okay? You want the world in the palm of your hands, literally. The world will be in the palm of your hands, but yes, you need to temper your emotions. This could be yourself here. So there's been a big transformation when it comes to yourself in some way. Maybe your finances have changed suddenly here. Maybe they've either improved or they're under threat at the moment. So you may need to slowly build up your finances again if that's the case with the 7 of Pentacles there. Yeah, more water cards, okay? So be careful of pouring out your emotions to everyone, okay? If you're going through a really hard time here, you may be, calling on a lot of people and trying to pour your emotions out left, right and centre. Make sure you balance those emotions. Make sure you don't come at someone with anger. Also the star here, she's been stripped bare, so you may feel quite vulnerable at the moment, okay? You might also be dealing with an Aquarius in some way. This could do with a water sign here. You were hoping that you'd have the world in the palm of your hands at the moment, but maybe that's changed at this time with the Death card there. Yeah, you want to move out of trouble. You've had enough of it. These cups are all standing upright. They're all haven't been spilt, knocked over sort of things. So you're going to slowly but surely move away from the emotions of the past during this month. Because you've had to defend yourself constantly here. Defend yourself from several people too. You may feel very defensive at the moment and a little bit gun shy, as they say. Yeah, I sort of get the feeling that, yeah, you're feeling very defensive. You've had enough. You just want people to leave you alone, okay? That's how you're feeling at the moment. Yeah, because this has been a really emotional time for you here. You thought there would have been some substance to this situation, but it seems like there hasn't been. And or you're feeling a decided lack when it comes to your emotions at the moment. Maybe you're not feeling supported in some way, okay? Yeah, around a love relationship here or a partnership of some kind. Now, this could be with your neighbour. This could be a work colleague, a child. Could be anything also, and a love relationship here. So you want to move away from all the emotion of the past. So whether that's just take yourself off on a little trip down to the beach sometime, or you want things to settle down. And if that takes you walking away from the situation, even if it's for a moment, you're willing to do that. You need time to yourself, I think, when it comes to this. There will be healing in this situation and an inevitable transformation. But you may not see it in the month of September. It might be October, November by the time things start to settle down. Yeah, because stability will be returned to yourself. Just be careful of extremes. As I said, with that, I sort of feel there could be, you guys could be going through extremes at the moment. So, like, if you've been really worried, it's been a really stressful time, be careful of your health. Be careful, as I said, about drinking too much. Being overly emotional at this time too could be a big impact. You're also might be attending some sort of celebration this month, and if you are, I think it will be a good celebration. I think you really enjoy it, and it might take you out of these feelings of lack for a short period of time here. You want bounty and beauty in all its forms all around you here. you might be waiting, as I said, that harvest. You're waiting for this harvest. You're expecting a really, really good harvest here. And you want it now. You need to be patient, okay? Everything in due time is how I'm feeling when I see this card here. Or make sure you're looking after yourself really well. Make sure you wear clothes that make you feel good, are comfortable. You're surrounding yourself with beauty in all its forms. Or you're dealing with a Taurus or a Libra here as well. Because I think you're getting to a point here that you just have had enough, so insofar as maybe lies. You're not interested in hearing anything people have to say that might be a lie, or people are thinking you are not being very truthful at the moment. So this could end up in court, whatever the situation is, okay? It'll be handled fairly. The Queen of Swords here is a no-nonsense kind of character. She's quite happy to hear what you have to say, but she's quite willing to cut you out if she doesn't like what she hears. So if you're dealing with a air sign here, just be aware of that, okay? Make sure you come to them with a lot of truth, okay? No white lies or exaggerations, or vice versa. You might, if people coming at you with that sort of situation, you're not really going to put up with it this month. Yeah, and whatever you're thinking, you're manifesting at the moment, and quite rapidly too. So make sure you really temper your emotions, your thoughts, your actions, your deeds, your passions, okay? You might find that you're swinging wildly from one to the other. So just be really careful to keep your money to yourself as best you can, your thoughts under control. Watch out for repetitive negative thought patterns. Watch out you're not getting too passionate about things, like fiery, okay? It's really important to do that. And I think if you can do that, you're going to find things will settle down. There'll be a balance. And with that affinity thing, it's, constant. And you will be able to bring down to the earth whatever you need to bring down. So yeah, make sure that whatever you want and whatever you're projecting out to the world is a positive thing, because that's what you'll get in return, okay? I think people are going to mirror you at this month as well. Because you want to start to work with people again. You're really keen to do so. You also want people to acknowledge just how much hard work you've put into this situation, whatever it be. It could be a work thing, as I said, or a relationship. You want people to acknowledge that you have tried to put in a lot of hard work, or you are in the process of putting in a lot of hard work at the moment, okay? There's a lot more work to be done. And this card here, he hasn't even started the job sort of thing. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done this month to bring balance back into your life, okay? You also might have a couple of people here supporting you at this time. Because the universe is trying to hand you a brand new passionate enthusiasm, brand new passionate start in something here. Maybe that's exactly what you want. So if you really focus on peace and harmony here, and enthusiasm in some way, be enthusiastic about wanting peace and harmony, that sort of thing, you'll see it in your life here. But yeah, be really, really careful of your passions at the moment, okay? All right. Yeah, because I think you've been in two minds, very much in two minds, very emotional, but also your thoughts have got the better of you this month. Or someone around you is suffering like this. They feel like they're blindfolded and trapped. They can't move, they can't see, they don't know which thought to choose here. So eventually, I think this month you're going to eventually have to put down one of those thought patterns and go with, as I said, the Hangman, and start there with get enlightenment. You can't keep on going like this. You know that. It's very much in your mind. You know that you can't keep on being this confused, okay? So be gentle with yourself. Yeah, so you could be dealing also with a fire sign here. Fire sign. Excuse me, I'm having trouble speaking. Maybe you're having a lot of trouble speaking. Maybe you're having a lot of trouble being heard. Maybe you're expressing yourself very passionate here with the Queen of Wands. So an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? So yes, and also that I always see the background there as pyramids too, and with the lions and that, you may be wanting to travel too. All right. Yeah, because it's Judgment Day. or you want it to be Judgment Day. This could be the outcome of this court case. It might come towards the end of September here. There will be inevitable resurrection of yourself. You may be completely changed by the end of this situation. So, but the universe is making sure that things end the way they are, okay? So if you're going through a lot of struggles at the moment, this will not continue. There will be inevitable change. You will either see a judgment to do with some, as I said, the court case or some sort of relationship. You may finally, by the end of this month, pull out that sword and make judgment on the situation, okay? The universe and the angels are guiding you through this. They have your back, okay? So you're never alone, all right? So just take comfort in that. All right, so I'm also going to have a look at your abundance, Virgo. Abundance card, please, for Virgo. Yes, all through this read, I've really felt a block in my throat chakra. So just be aware that you may be struggling to find the right words or feel like you're not being heard. Unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. Yeah, so you've probably got a great idea on how to make money here, and maybe it's not getting off the ground, or you feel it hasn't been getting off the ground, but you are definitely guided in the right direction. Don't give up. Temper down yourself. Get a handle on your emotions. Don't project that, oh, it'll never happen into the future, okay? Just keep on envisioning what you want, okay? And focus on your priorities, Virgo. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. Yes, well, I also see her as pretty much like the Hermit cards. This is very much about you. Make sure you're focusing on your priorities, even just getting up and doing what you need to do each and every day. Focus on the small things, and I think the larger things will take care of themselves. Don't think about the whole big picture and try and solve it, because I think that's when you're going to get too much in your head and you're going to feel overwhelmed. So yeah, watch out for feelings of overwhelm, okay? If you're finding that's happening each and every day, just do simple things to tick off your to-do list. As I said, that could be, doing your washing or doing the dishes, those sorts of things, taking a shower. Just focus on each thing one at a time. Okay. All right. So health too for Virgo, please. Health for Virgo. Yeah, thank you. Prayer works. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for hearing and answering my prayer of... What's your prayer? Okay, it just says add the details of your prayer. So yes, put out to the universe what you want to receive. Don't focus on what you don't want to receive this month, okay? Put a prayer out to the universe in some way, if that's how you feel, or just even positive affirmations here. What outcome do you want from this situation when it comes to your health? And give us your cares. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in this situation. Yes. So yeah, let go of your fears, release them into the ether, into the universe, with the intent that they be healed for you. Know that you are supported, okay, through this situation. Caffeine free. I haven't got this card before. Dear Archangel Raphael, I ask that you cut my cords of attachment to caffeine so that I may honour my body's natural energy rhythms without chemicals. Yes, caffeine can really affect your adrenals and really put you in a fight or flight situation if you're drinking too much. I know myself, I'm not Virgo, but I need to cut down on my caffeine. Yeah, so maybe 1 cup is enough, or you could just eliminate it altogether. But if you are drinking a lot of caffeine in a day, cut down slowly, okay? Because, yeah, you'd be surprised. Once again, my throat is being affected by this. You'd be surprised just how much caffeine does affect you. So yeah, if you're having 3 or 4 coffees a day, cut it down slowly, and it will help alleviate the stresses on your body. Your body will be very thankful. Substitute one of those cups for a cup of water, okay, if you can. All right, so we're going to have a look at any love blocks that might be affecting you here, Virgo. Interesting, I've never got that caffeine-free card before from memory. Okay, so the love blocks affecting you. Happiness. It is okay to be happy, Virgo. It's okay to be happy. All right, if you feel like you haven't felt happiness for a very long time, take yourself down to some sort of water source, as it's very indicated here, and just watch your feet walk along the sand. It's simple if you just bring your attention down to a tiny thing like that, or watch the waves, okay? Try and have a moment where you're not thinking about all your problems at the moment, and you'll find that in that moment you'll feel happy. You'll realize you're feeling happy, okay? And visualize. Be clear about what you want. Yes, what do you want? Don't focus on what you don't want. Focus on what you do want. Be really specific about it too. Really have a target in mind. This is exactly what I want. Now, if you catch yourself thinking, about negativity constantly, about a negative situation, about drama that's happening in your life, that's the target the universe will aim for. So make sure you choose exactly what you want, not what you don't want. Okay, so we're going to have a look at a positive affirmation to do with this, Virgo. Yes, I sort of feel whatever you're going through at the moment, it's going to be continuing through September, so be very patient with yourself, okay? Take very good care of yourself. Try and change your mindset to a positive one instead of a negative one, even if it's just for a moment each day. Be aware that you may not be able to speak your truth properly this month. So if you also, my mum used to say, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all. So if you're finding you're saying a lot of negativity about something, particularly out loud, catch yourself doing that and see if you can do that less or cut that down as best you can. Particularly if we say things aloud, they're like very powerful affirmations, okay? All right, so, yeah, my throat. Wow. Okay, affirmation. Affirmation, please. Power thought for Virgo. Power thought for Virgo, please. Thank you. I am safe in the universe and all life loves and supports me. I breathe in the fullness and richness of life. I observe with joy as life abundantly supports me and supplies me with more good than I can imagine. Take a moment to breathe. Breathe in the fullness and richness of life, okay? All life abundantly supports you. Nature gives you air to breathe, a beautiful body to inhabit, okay? Breathe in the fullness and richness of life this month. Take a breath. Take some time out. It'll make all the difference, okay? You need to be very patient with yourself this month. All right, Virgo. Well, I hope that helped. So if you'd like to like, subscribe and hit that bell button if you want to get informed of any new videos I post. I'd just like to say thank you so much, Virgo. Love you all and bye for now.